The Battle of Verdun, unbelievable facts from history's hell. Imagine a battlefield so relentless it stretched on for nearly 300 grueling days. The Battle of Verdun, one of World War I's deadliest confrontations, wasn't just a battle. It was a terrifying endurance test. Both sides fought to total exhaustion, with over 300,000 lives lost in the chaos. This clash defined the futility of war. It wasn't about victory, but sheer survival for soldiers. Verdun became a symbol of sacrifice, a place where both heroism and devastating human costs stood side by side. Verdun saw unprecedented shelling. Nearly 60 million artillery shells were fired. That's 2 shells per soldier who fought in this battle. The roar of cannons became unrelenting, turning the battlefield into a cratered wasteland, and some bomb craters remain visible even today. Soldiers lived through months of steel rain. Imagine spending days dodging death while your ears never stopped ringing. And yet, many called Verdun the mincer because the unending bombardments reduced men to ghosts of themselves, or worse, to unrecognizable fragments. The Germans called it Operation Judgment. Their entire goal was shocking: to bleed the French forces dry. Verdun wasn't about conquering land, but systematically draining the French army of men and morale. It was one of the first industrial strategies of war. Efficiency was the enemy of every soldier here. However, this plan backfired. As the French stood their ground, their rallying cry, "They shall not pass," became immortalized, pushing them to fight harder. Both sides underestimated their foes' resilience, turning Verdun into an endless cycle of attack and counterattack. Fort Douaumont, the heart of Verdun's defense, witnessed one of the battle's most bizarre moments. Early in the conflict, a small German squad captured the massive fortress, gaining a major advantage. But the stunning twist? They faced almost no resistance despite the fort being heavily armored and seemingly impregnable. Soon it turned into a pressure cooker. Thousands of soldiers from both sides fought bloody battles to control Douaumont. By the end, it symbolized the chaos of Verdun, where no ground was ever won without horrific cost. The living conditions at Verdun were as brutal as the combat. Trenches weren't just dirty. They were nightmares of mud, rats, and dysentery. Soldiers called parts of the battlefield killing fields due to the overwhelming stench and unescapable sight of death around every corner. Many survivors described Verdun as close to hell as anyone could imagine. When the battle finally ended, soldiers weren't simply victorious or defeated. They were entirely transformed, physically and mentally scarred for life. The true insanity of Verdun lies in its aftermath. It marked one of the first large-scale battles where winners and losers were indistinguishable. Verdun reshaped military history but left an endless shadow on humanity. Today, it stands as a solemn reminder of war's price. Memorials and cemeteries now blanket Verdun's battlefield, preserving the memory of those who fought and perished. They remind us that every number we now discuss was once a brave life, cut short too soon in an unimaginable storm of destruction. Verdun isn't just history, it's a haunting, cautionary tale for all time. Dive deeper into the astounding bravery, human spirit, and heartbreaking stories hidden behind every crater and trench mark. Like this video and subscribe to explore more untold stories of history's most profound battles. Let's uncover the past, one epic tale at a time.